You know,
you're ready for retire.
I mean, as long as the river they continue for flow, the inspiration they come, you know, and they make music for people that we grow up with me. They like matured music. You know, as we grow, I'll make music we then go relate to. I'm not gonna make music where people then go say, "Buka, we expect much from you." You know, so you get for learn that as well. As you grow, your music for grow. Like my last album now, I think that the most educative album where I ever released, the Heroes album.
Yeah.
You know, I take me time, you know, and delve into me Pan-Africanism.
Yeah.
You know,
So,
give shout out to the Thomas Sankaras, the Steve Bikos. You know, 10 years ago, they don't know make music like that. You know, how they make Let It Show, you know, Salon Bobo. But because of the age and the time, I feel like I get the responsibility for trying for editing. You know, as I entertain people and I educate them as well.
music is also, you know, a tool of change in society.
Right.
Generation, you don't come after the war, during crises, democratic process, you don't involve in election and all of that. You feel satisfied that as a musician, you know, fans are not just only don't contribute to you as an individual in supporting you, but you self don't contribute to nation building. You feel satisfied?
Well, I think it's a two-edged sword. Some people can say, okay, we appreciate Kawin contribution in nation building or per se in politics. But some people can frown at that. You know, from your own experience, plenty of people and they will frown at my involvement. You know, but they don't understand, say, I get this fire where they born in me from where the primary school. You know, it's not just music. I'm very, very, like I was saying, a silent activist. You know, we're always concerned about issues then, where they go on. I remember I mean, from one where I do my first speech, the Assembly Against Vernacular Speaking. You know, people that we go to school with me can able to attest to that. You know, but yeah, people that not get that understanding, they say, yes, as a citizen, if you participate, if you let your feelings be heard, your opinion matter. You know, they want you for just conceal them since you're a public figure. You know, but we learn. We're not perfect. We make mistakes.
You get regrets in getting involved in politics, in aligning to a political party or a leader?
Well, a leader. You know, I can specifically say. Definitely, me, I'm inspired by the NPRC growing up as a youth, as a young guy in a salon. And everybody who have been part of the NPRC, now like a hero to me. Because I know how things have been there in the 80s as a young boy. You know, we people have been the two line, Forest, we blackout been all over, generator, you know, we parents them, they work, they don't get salary. As a kid, primary school. So 1992.
That was what inspired Imona, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, 1992, where the situation happened, we all applaud. So following through, everybody who have been part of that establishment, they are always the look up, say, and I hope for the better from them. You know, so that's one of the reasons. And another thing is, Sierra Leone, no matter where they look at things from a northern perspective, a southeastern perspective, you know, me want for show people, and down the line, and will believe, say, this guy now in northern and from Port Loko district, now a team ni passe, where he supports a southeastern and leader, they get for count down the line. They get for understand, say, I know they just go by the norm, you know, but if the southeastern and back no prove them, there will be a time for that. To say I will vindicate myself back and people understand, say, Cardinal is standing for the truth.
You don't get any regrets in supporting President Bill?
Well, I will say, definitely, I wish certain things therefore go a different way, but I don't think they don't finish it.
You're still hopeful, say
yeah,
things will get better. So the title of Entertainment Ambassador came at a time, you know, after the elections, and the expectations them look very high, you know, with people.
Right.
And I see you don't they hold a lot of meeting time for unite. What in this title mean to you? What does it comes with? Political power, support, and responsibility?
Well, you know, I think the most amazing thing about this thing is it's the first of its kind. It never exists.
Unprecedented.
Yes, it never exists. Before me, so nobody know the way people will say that this will the land form, that the blueprint this. You know, so I'm an experiment, per se, if you look at the thing. You know, so they bought me, they go here and there, the government said they bought the aid, they don't even know how for engage me or waiting for do. You know, but by my own self, as you say, rightfully so, I don't try to engage the industry. I see myself as a mediator. You know, somebody with it between the entertainment sector and the government, you know, for bring we issues into the government, for make sure the government able support the sector. Because we have a thriving industry. If you check different countries, them like Jamaica, only 3 million people, the entertainment sector, they thrive. Even though we'll give credit to Bob Marley, but the government take them seriously. Nigeria, of course. I always say this, 10, 15 years ago, Nigeria was known for 419. Now they don't think about 419. Afrobeats. They run in the world with music and entertainment, and movies, them, Nollywood. You know, we not believe it can happen there. It can happen with the right investment. You know, but we own problem where we get now, the individualism approach. We don't think collectively. Most of my colleagues, them believe in. I remember one time we the government want you a stimulus package. So they keep meeting, and they give suggestions them by the meeting for long-term gains. Now one time my colleague there, I know calling him, he catch me. Can't forget about anything and they look just go for it to the game right now. So I scratch me, then another time I get a meeting with a non-producer. And they talk about auditorium, and they talk about policies, and they talk about regulations. The man say, "Cow, that's a 50-year plan." No talk about what can benefit you right now. So we have these issues. We say people and they think about self-individualism rather than collective growth.
And you think say that they don't affect, because most of the people that I don't talk to now, musicians them, is about how, like you say, collectively unable work together and put on our interests forward. You think say na lack of leadership, or is it that you know, there is that thing say, if not to we, enough will be this person?
It's totally the second thing we mentioned. If not to me, enough will be you.
Like this generational change and growth, you know, people them way admire you, people them way you inspire, people them way when they go to school, they write you songs them word for word and sing them to them, accompany them, you know, a part of your team now, and a people them way they sing with on a compilation. How you take this generational change and the role we don't play in the industry?
Well, first of all, the good thing about the whole thing is I'm very comfortable and very confident in what I do. You know, most artists them they can get issues with that. That make you see they're not they collaborate with other artists them. They're not able to get out of their skin and then comfort zone. You know, but me being very confident and knowing that I'm very sure of what I'm doing, that make her able to open up to any artist. You know, these brothers them, most of them, they don't try for link up with Caldinero or be part of my team for over 10 years. You know, previously I may get other sets of brothers they want me to groom, you know, but because of growth, things then fall apart, the young chance come. And when the young chance come, they really they take advantage of them. You know, they're very committed, you know, and they get inspired as well. As much as I inspire them, they say they inspire me.
Yeah.
You know, the energy, you know, the push. You know, in hip hop and what we they do, you get for keep you air to the streets. You get for know about what they go on. You know, and then people are and I may air them to the streets. You know, they listen to what's going on, what's trending, what's happening, what's that the new thing when they happen. So that they keep me in tune. Because most artists then can lose their niche once they get out of touch. You know, and you cannot accept that. People can wonder, Kyle, what's the longevity? Why you don't take part? Because
I will ask you, how do you keep doing music all this while? Like I said, middle school, primary to secondary school, listening to you. And I've been to tell you earlier, you were coming to our community in Akisi Shell, Majid, Namimana, we grew up, you know. And but you still singing music. How do you keep doing this?
It's the passion. You know, I think if I don't get one fan, I will still do music because I love it. Now, my therapy. Now, the TV actually, it brings me so much joy. You know, whenever I go to studio, the excitement of what I get, when I get studio session, I need to get time in nothing else. You know, when I get studio session at net, people can say, okay, Carl, try get a studio that I use. I can tell them, I say, I wonder if my music will be the same.
You will be free to relax.
Yes. I say, I don't know how the music will come out. I just don't used to. I book studio session, I go there with my book and pen, listen to the beat. That whole process there, then they bring the magic. You know, most people don't get the passion. You know, they want the short-term game, you know, for just gain something out of this thing. Me, are loyal to the game, that make the game loyal to me. And pay me dues, everybody see the growth, not to overnight success, like you say. And I believe, say, if they continue for poke and be disrespectful, I got like 20 more albums to go.
You got 20 more albums.
20 more albums to go. You know, there's no retirement in music.